Better. And there you are, little one. Slow as always, but that's a good sign, isn't it? Now then. You. Shut up. Smartphone. Nobody likes you. Modern society. Isn't it lovely? Just keep me sitting there and running around doing nonsense. Like this. Like this. A pain in the ass. But we have it done. So phew. Well, I did kinda say I would try my luck with this. I got it, as promised. Now I'm going to do this. Because the timing is ideal. Because you see, I actually took a bit of work. I was in the kitchen for quite a few hours, and now I have a nice little piece of meat in my oven. And it's going to stay there for, well, according to my little timer here, over 3 hours. Which means I have all the time in the world. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to be very much interested in how this is going to play out. I do remember the first time playing Gothic without any prior experience. That was a pain in the ass. So if Piranha Bytes has not changed its usual modus operandi much, then we're in for a lot of dying and reloading, aren't we? Begin a new adventure. Yeah, normal. I already don't like this. I don't like the idea of adding that to my Gothic game. A Gothic-like game, I suppose. Normal it is.
Magalan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit.
Way!
Earthquakes shattered its cities.
And the dinosaurs were dead. I know.
Swept the planet.
Horrible.
And as Magalan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers. The Clerics. The Outlaws. Each with their own vision of the future.
Really?
It wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magalan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those who will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For
that
the
sounds
outlaws,
useful.
drugs to free their minds.
Okay.
To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex.
So in the end, they're
Advanced
just
from the
addicts.
frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magalan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magalan.
Is that me? I don't like it. I don't like having a name. This is not how we play this game. Let's just hope that is not how it's going to end up. I always liked that running gag. Nobody cared about your name. Being a nameless one. Like, even the gods themselves were like, well, he's our nameless servant now. Take it. You suck at your job. If I have that much of a high-tech machine that it can't even... I mean, come on. That's the equivalent of, you know, people shooting with RPGs at fucking... American fucking fighters. You're not gonna get them down with that. Well. Why are you standing in the fucking explosions? Maybe going away is a good idea. Just standing there like, well, warms my back a little bit. Now I'm not feeling cold anymore. At least that much. Great. Why are you taking your helmet off? Do you want to get shot in the head? Are you a fucking idiot? Please tell me that that thing is at least horribly damaged. Because otherwise you have no fucking excuse.
Jax, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
How did you fucking find me already? Who the fuck are you? Well, short adventure. Let's roll the credits and get me back to cooking, I guess. Problem is, I don't have anything more to cook. You can only do so fucking much in one fucking day. Hey, you're fucking stealing my stuff. I swear to God, if you're stealing my stuff, I'm going to find you and I'm going to murder you. Oh, for fuck's sake. And she's like, well, I'm back. I have nothing on me. Okay. Since this is basically, you know, like a far into the future Flungothic, let's find our rusty sword equivalent and go for gold, I guess. Shit, I already don't like the display. I know I'm a grumpy old fart when it comes to this, but I don't like it. Okay, at least this is something I am very much used to. Doesn't matter if it's Risen, doesn't matter if it's Gothic. You want to collect all the bloody fucking plants in the world.
Dead. I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
Oh, excuse me. Now it's actually interesting when you are doing cooking. At the time I'm finished, especially when it's a long job like this and I had that smell food the whole time in my nostrils and you know, did some taste testing here and there. Nothing too major, but I'm already feeling so full, you know? It's kind of interesting. Oh, narrow. At least they learned one. Oh, what was that? Oh, can I do this again? Yes, I can. Whoa. 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 Rolling around like this. Maybe the controls for that are not much to my liking. Double tapping. My glass. A poison leaf. And so we see where the coin actually falls. Come on, you need to allow me to at least climb up there. I need to make dumb decisions if I don't have the option to make dumb decisions. This is not real. What's this? Ouch. You can parry or wait. Yeah, my health is decreasing because the game is not actually doing what it tells me to. Fucking hell, game. Would you not make it unbelievably difficult just to get off a fucking simple base fucking attack? Jesus Christ, game, of all the bloody things to make complicated. A fucking hell, game. Okay, that's my... Is that a save button? Please tell me that's a save button. Picking +1. Armor +5. That sounds like something I want to have equipped. So please. Okay, I get a symbol when I press the button. That is probably meaning that it's actually saving. Main disadvantage of that is it doesn't actually tell me that it's saving. Oh, a short little quick saved would go a long way. You're really not going to take that away from my screen until I'm actually pressing that button, eh? I guess what I just thought was probably the equivalent of a scavenger, eh? And I can say the quite literal equivalent of a rat. Okay, I don't understand that combo system at all. I'm sorry to say, either I'm just stupid or the game is consequentially putting something there that is not supposed to be there.
U3, one of my crony units. It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den. Finding that drone would be helpful.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I can't repair this.
Okay, I really don't understand how the fuck that system is set up. But I guess I'm going to find out sooner or later. Ah, shit. Well, a bow. I'm feeling like I have reached the height of technology. Kinda feels like this is the way forward though. Even if it's just, you know, the bloody fucking dirt area. Okay, could you stop always giving me that sort of nonsensical blend in?
Ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Well, 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 who
My
knows?
skin. I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of Elex left in my body.
Isn't that good? Doesn't that mean we can finally get rid of that nasty little addiction of yours? Maybe it's really the only thing I took from this whole introduction. It's like, well, we are all cool, but we're all basically just drug addicts, so, well, I guess, screw
Must
you.
have been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor.
And this is where we
Calix
started.
take them? No. If Calix had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else.
Yeah.
This isn't dead. Enemy territory. If Calix returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
Yeah, then stop being a little bitch about it, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. At least our little protagonist in good old, shit. Gothic did not complain like a bitch when he was set into, you know, an unknown world of dangers unbeknown known to him at this point. No, he just took it in fucking stride and went ahead like, well, shit. A statement I can absolutely get behind, because, well, shit is a very true statement. Okay. Let's save again, even if it refuses to fucking tell me.
Technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Phew, I'm feeling... Jesus Christ. Considering the amount of years that's between this, because you would be like, well, they could probably make a better looking protagonist, couldn't they? But look at this. Whom. Whom. I still don't hit it. Nope. What do we have there? A Magnolia Lunar. That's very nice of you. I was not really expecting that. I was going for a cooking adventure, but well, nonetheless, I do appreciate it very much. That much I do. More rats to slay. Having a new carrier. It's a rat slayer. Do I have a take all? Yes, I have a take all button. This looting system feels a lot newer than what we had originally, but alas, I'm not one to complain overly much. Well then, let's see how horrible the world looks. Not big. Big and wide. Not a bad thing, mind you, but
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor?
If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
you don't say. Mission, use the elevator. Well, I'm feeling like the game is kinda, you know, treating me a bit like an idiot, doesn't it? A torch? I mean, come on, game. I've played games before. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm not gonna claim to be the best, but you know.
Evacuation sequence initiated.
What the
Remain
fuck?
calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
Well, sounds horrible all around. Nice. Great. Oh well, oh well.
My jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me.
Oh, it's your brother.
What could go wrong?
Well, at least you're kinda getting to the point where you're getting a bit more snarky. I do like the way you're going, my friend. Mostly because, yes, this is precisely the direction you should go. Two-time spacebar hold. Wow. Wow. And I got an achievement for that. I'm feeling just somewhat miffed. Like I'm not getting, you know, taken serious. Go away, rat. Toilet paper. I sure hope my inventory is without limit and without weight, otherwise I'm going to get screwed. Doing all of this nonsense. New game, eh? Oh, toilet paper. Why the fuck can I pick up toilet paper? This is not a fucking... What was that game series? Elder Scrolls game. Yes. That was what I was looking for. Not a fucking Elder Scrolls game, no, is it? Where you can pick up quite literally every bloody piece of cheese and stuff you find. Okay, so basically the idea here is timing, yes? Apparently. Cigarette, yeah. But, well, no, I can't use any of that anymore. I don't smoke anymore. Ideas. Because we doctor was like, well, your lung is not feeling good. It's like, yes, I'm quite aware about that. Otherwise I wouldn't even be here. Typical doctor nonsense. Iron ore. Okay. Okay.
Edan, the land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calix's job for him.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna care overly much. You don't really look like much. I mean, come on, brother, you look like shite. And that's putting it relatively nicely. Oh, you're trying to be sneaky here, eh? Little iron pipe. He's a fucking axe. You're screwed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please tell me that you have not stolen all my stuff again.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
He makes a good point.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver.
Good point,
What is it
actually.
you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the rot boars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip. It would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, at least as far as we're aware.
Then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do.
Well,
I'm
shit.
going back to Goliath. You can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose.
Well,
What have you
yes.
got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
Yeah, what he says does make sense, but I still don't trust you, you know?
Come with you. But that doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life.
Well,
Take
yeah,
a look at
obviously.
yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
You'll train me, give me equipment, question mark.
Train me and give me equipment?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide.
I mean, I
So,
kind of get where you're coming from.
what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Directions words seem to match. I will trust you for now.
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment.
You can take that however you want. It doesn't really matter much.
Magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Fucking great. I had a good armor.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
Then follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our Mana Shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife.
Nächsten Tag Sprinting, Givlift attacking, and evading costume. If you're out of stamina, you can. Ah, okay, that explains why I can't attack.
Neither of us want to end up as Rotboar food.
That explains why I can't just attack like a bloody idiot. But
Are you ready to go on?
I'm not used to anything like this. Rusty axe, you say. Wait a moment, man. Wait a moment. Okay, damage +2.
We should get moving.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. I am moving. In case you hadn't realized it.
Are you ready to go on?
Actually, don't I also have a... Yes. I'm bowman now. Reject everything that is modern and technological and come back to the times when people actually used a fucking bow for hunting. I mean, technically I think there are still people who do this. More out of fun than anything else.
Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
It's a good question.
Plan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust.
It doesn't look like it. Come on, there are trees in the
Berserkers are using
background.
their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magaland. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on.
Yes,
One
yes, yes.
downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boards coming.
Let's keep going.
All right, and follow me.
And it feels like I have to play around with the sound settings a bit because they are quite a bit. Not yet where I want them to be. Let's say it like this.
We should get moving.
And then, as I said before, I do have something nice cooking for once. I don't even know why, but I felt the fucking need to do it.
Are you ready to go on?
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rotboars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
Eaten by rotboars? That is no death for a warrior.
Concern for an enemy. Well, you're right. No one deserves that death.
Not so much concern, it's more like, you know, I'm indirectly looking down at them like,
Why haven't you joined a faction?
idiots.
Why did you choose to join the Berserkers and not the clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all.
I mean, to some
I don't
degree,
believe
yes.
in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Yeah, but the good thing about boxes of cables is that if you're setting them up right, and that much I can tell you, they just do what they're supposed to do. Well, you know, everything else is kind of like, so much in between. Sometimes I just like things easy. Well,
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
I mean, it doesn't sound like
That's
a
up to you,
bad idea.
but there's a risk to that. So, maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners.
Yeah, I don't think
We'd
even the
definitely
rats
be
would take
safer to
prisoners.
bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Technically speaking, fuck no, we are absolutely horribly equipped. But yes.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
They are.
This cleric should be around here somewhere.
I have too little to
We should get moving.
knowledge to actually understand which would be a good choice here.
Let's go.
That's because I don't really have any idea of how exactly I'm going to make use of my abilities. Yet. Hey look, that's a mole rat.
Go on.
Mole rat, little mole rat.
Looks like someone used this as a cannon before now.
Ouch.
I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected would happen. You know, instead of standing there like a fucking bitch boy, why don't you help me a bit? Okay, apparently this is where the last save game was. Can already tell you, yes, indeed, exploring this world is going to be just as bloody fucking dangerous.
Are you ready to go on?
It also means that, once again, we will have to choose our combats
Let's go.
very much carefully, otherwise we're going to die. Like a rather horrible death.
Are you ready to go on?
I'm ready for a great many things, my friend. Maybe even more. Yeah, probably not a good idea to run away from him too much. Let's actually stay close and go with him.
Let's go.
And so I feel like I need to save a lot more often if this is how it's going. I guess the option of sprinting is probably a good one because it will probably allow me to run away from things that are gonna try and eat me.
Let's go. Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through a living, but they need. We should. All right. We should get moving.
There's so much to collect.
Are you ready to go on?
Now the problem is, since I don't know nearly as much about the area than I would know in You know, go away. I'm kinda just kinda screwed. I mean, I'm going to assume all of those are roads, and that means there's a lot of assholishness around.
We should get moving. What are the ruins? Remnants of the... Can we... Maybe. Well, instead... The only good enemy is a dead... So, you think the value of life... Well, you'll find many that are... But, for me, if Magellan... Why haven't you joined...
It goes through all of this nonsense again.
I can... Well, we could see it... And... It would... Let's go. A break... Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
You took the hard path. You don't say, game. The hard path, you say. Like, I'm going to die a horrible death because of you. I really have to get used to the fact that I now have a fucking stamina bar. A bloody fucking stamina bar of all bloody things. Okay, let's save the game and see if what happens if I shoot this thing. Could you help me? Yes, he can. Bit of a bitch about it. He does help me. Worst comes to worst.
Are you ready to go on?
Bitch, please, I'm almost dead.
We should get moving.
Don't ask me if I'm ready to go on. Worker's pants. More armor. Okay. Canned food. Okay, so food actually gives me a healing buff, basically. A slow one at that.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Are you ready to go on?
I'm ready for a great many things, my friend. I can hear horribleness around the corner.
Let's go.
You choose the hard path. Well,
Are you ready to go on?
bitch, please, I can almost not see anything in here. Okay, but sleeping is an option. Good. Just don't do it yet right now, you know. It's kind of a bit pathetic to do that right now. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to do.
Are you ready to go on? These ruins look like they were some sort of machine.
You know about the old world.
It's only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage.
Irrelevant?
Jesus Christ, is this game dark? I see no thing. I quite literally cannot see you.
The other factions picked through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left it.
really don't have much stamina, do I? I basically have enough stamina for 3 attacks or so. What the fuck? Okay, I don't really know what happened there. I don't understand at all, is probably the best way to say it. Is there an option for fucking brightness, please? Apparently I can't do that. Are you telling me I'm supposed to live with that?
Are you ready to go on?
Jesus Christ. Do we have something like... with the most beautiful thing in the world? I guess it will serve for now. How long precisely is this thing going to last though?
These ruins look... Well, I'll get this one.
Oh, you can get them all, honestly. No intention of dying, for no bloody good reason, mind you. Money. Cigarettes. Basically, this is once again a world, a more post-apocalyptic state, eh? You know, there's one thing that I also found rather disturbing with that. That is that nobody apparently takes it upon themselves to actually fucking rebuild the world. Because you would think that that is the most obvious thing to do. First and foremost, but apparently no one ever really considers this. Looks like there's a horrible monster there. Let's get it over here and let Luras take care of that. Come here, you little bitch boy. Bit of a dangerous move on my part. I'll admit that much, but come on, when you see something like this, you kind of want to find out how strong my NPC friend actually is. If you just arbitrarily decided that I'm attacking you, okay, I just bloody shit. Oh, come on, I rolled. According to Dark Souls logic, that is more than enough to avoid getting murder-gated. But yes, one can learn a very important lesson here. Namely, the world is dangerous. Really dangerous. I mean, look at that thing. It's ugly as fuck on one hand, but it's also apparently very much dangerous. Oh, don't worry, game. You made that kinda obvious. Now I'm just going to run about and collect some shit. All that nice little NPCs just sitting there. In the end, you cannot count on anything. It is not yourself. Very important lesson. Which is why we're going to try, at least. Another one of them. Hello, scavenger equivalent. Okay, so I can actually get a finisher. But I also need stamina. Which is precisely the problem. Because I have a great many things, but stamina, not so much. Can I get actually more stamina? No, the main problem with the world is right now, I don't know where the... What dangerous pass? Such I'm kinda, you know, bound to run into trouble. Not just little bits of it. Activate the teleporter. You now return anytime to this place through the map on your agitator. Oh, that's good to know. A bit of a soup. Up. Come on, it's just a rat. No reason to go all combo on that thing. I'm still looking for stuff, aren't I? I mean, not only just stuff, I'm looking for people who hold stuff. The rest of those clerics. Be very, very precise. Seems like you can draw your weapon, and I'm like, why? Follow me, creature! Sadly enough, doesn't give me the things. I would like to have. Not getting experience, even though seems like he can help you. And I'm like, well, I like that idea.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. It does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes. Take us back into open warfare.
That doesn't sound good.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient.
That's good,
See,
that's good.
We leave the albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there are groups in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest.
Jesus.
Feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all.
That's sort of, well, suddenly you find yourself in darkness. Nice visual effect and all, but it's annoying as fuck, putting it mildly. I also kind of think he's probably not going to be happy if I just lay down for a day now and be like, done with it.
Let's go.
He died a horrible death. Ah, well, the world's dangerous.
Let's go.
Mostly I just don't wanna waste my healing items, honestly. You know, you could help me. Don't you love it when you have an NPC who's just like, I'm going to ignore all of this nonsense and just run through this. Do you deal with this? As in me, the guy who has no fucking health. But yeah, sure, let me waste my last fucking thing. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Dealt with one. But there's still one more, isn't there? Yeah. It trapped itself. Okay. How precisely am I going to get this? Do you still have arrows? No, of course not. It's good to see that some things never change. Nope. Yes, we're going to ignore that creature that is beyond saving. Most definitively. And by saving, I mean murdering it outright with my nice little... well, rusty axe, to be fair, but alas... So where is my fucking NPC run off to? What a cuntish move of an NPC. He's so much better armored than me. And he's just like, well, I don't reach us. One is already enough to murder this guy, but I'm just going to run ahead now and be like done with it. Seems like you found yourself a nice little scenario here. Come on. Ouch. That's bloody fucking stamina bar is going to fuck me hard. Put it mildly. Really hard. Basically, I can do like 3 attacks and then I'm like, ugh, I need to sit down. I'm not used to this. I'm far more used to being able to fight for a while. I mean, heck, I remember Gothic. My little hero could swing his blade for fucking ever if he wanted to. Worked well enough for me. Worked very much well enough for me, but alas, apparently those good terms are now over, and now we have to deal with somebody who apparently cannot swing his fucking rusty blade more than 3 bloody times without getting, you know, completely winded. Fuck's sake. Also, bloody fucking darkness.
We need this damn thing, but these mutants are everywhere. There! There, you hear that? They're coming from above. Hey, you idiots! Move your asses and get them!
Yay for darkness, I can't see shit. The main problem is of that, of course, when I don't see shit, usually everybody else can see even less. Ah, that's a problem. I found a few dead people. How nice of them to have actually all of their stuff around. Then again, the main problem I always have when I find corpses, it's like, corpses don't really produce themselves, you know. Usually something is responsible for that, and if that something were to come along and claim what's rightfully its bounty, I don't want to be here. I want to get at least a fucking set of armor. Before I get further involved in this nonsense. Right now, I am popping fucking paper mache quite literally. Not the best state to be in, mind you. Really not.
Let's go.
Let's save again, because apparently I cannot save nearly often enough.
We should get moving.
Shut up, for fuck's sake. Annoying NPC. You have not even done your work yet enough to.
Look out!
This is going to take some very, very, very long time to get used to. Shut up, for fuck's sake, you bloody asshole. Or do you hate this? Don't you just hate it? Whenever it's like, you just sit down for a moment and it's like, giving you the constant fucking treatment. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know what you want for me, so shut up for a second and let me do stuff.
Make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Alps?
Maybe these separatists want to join the free people. Maybe they're just another threat.
Well, nobody
But
really knows now,
once
isn't it?
together, we can defeat the Alps. But for now, the separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey.
Well, no, my journey actually ended 3 or 4 times just getting here.
Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Roni Euphoric, Compatron. Upon they survive to radar crash. You press repairs but should make a capable companion. Campaign of Vengeance. Contact. Survive. Settlements against weapons we can contact. First things first. Teleporter. Well then, I found our first settlement, which means we found our first quest hub, didn't we? And all nice and dandy. Well, it looks nice and all. That much I can give him.
Alright, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Alps.
Do I look like an Alb?
Well, Albs are normally pasty white, but I've heard some of them are painting themselves to look normal just so they can come in here and cause trouble.
Sounds like a pain in the ass to do just for a bit.
You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here.
I didn't even tell you that Duras sent me here.
Don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Yeah, sure. I feel very welcomed.
So, what can I do to earn my stay?
Can you handle a weapon?
Yes.
Then you'll find work. We're short of people since the attacks began.
This place doesn't sound too safe.
Where is? With the Albs looking to tear down this whole world.
You're short of people?
Everyone's lost people to the Alps. Workers, cultivators, warriors. They're all looking for more hands. You'll need to earn your place. But there are tasks for all hands. And the shards to pay for them.
Yeah, that's nice.
You use shards as money?
What else are you going to use? Everyone uses Elex as money. And don't start on with trying to barter your way with raptor shit. You'll need Elex or decent old world scrap if you want to make a deal.
It sounds like you're expecting trouble.
Outlaws?
Why don't you let me trade my raptor shit though, you asshole? That's not nice of you.
Where have you been if you don't think there's trouble in the world? But don't worry, you'll be safe here. No Albs getting
Is there somewhere I can stay?
maybe down by the tavern
Yeah, we
with
did.
the cultivators. Try the lower quarter. There's room there for honest men.
Honest
Stay
man.
away or work for your stay and you'll be welcome.
Do I look
We
honest?
are the protectors of Magalan, and we welcome all free people here.
Who's in charge here?
As
Very
long
important
as
question.
Thorald, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat. Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just. He is an example to us all.
I mean, you do have some smaxy armor, I'll give you that much. I do dig it, kinda, but
But you might get lucky
I haven't yet
and see
seen all
the
of them.
lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit.
break the laws, and we'll break you. Which is a nice way of saying, I break the law, you break my kneecaps. Your leader is not in the city.
So, your leader
No. Master Thorold, the Pilgrim, glorious, great, and wise. He will return as soon as... Until then...
Okay. Who are the Hood?
We are our warlord Ragnar. Proven in battle. We stand as guardians for fairness and justice. Equality and...
How is that true? You're not standing for equality because you're not treating everybody equal, now are you? Fact of the matter is, you make a quite heavy distinction between things. But yeah, sure.
I don't have any time right now.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm watching you.
If you are, you're doing a piss poor job of it, aren't you? It's also very nice how the game is already telling me that this chest is empty. No reason to try and steal it now, is there? Well then, let's follow this random guy up and look what's up here. He's like, what is this idiot doing?
Now's not the time, alright?
Yeah, then go away, please. Jesus, though, this game is... Sometimes it's really dark. And I don't mean that in a way that it's, you know, dark as in... We are walking through the bloody corpses of our family here. Dark. I just mean in a very, very literal sense, the darkness is actually fucking dark.
Did someone tell you you could come in here?
No. Oh shit, they saw me commit a crime. Let's not do that. He doesn't really care if I take this.
You should think about leaving.
I'm thinking about many things. Including, but not limited to.
Did someone tell you you could come in here?
Yes, your mother. Well, what else am I supposed to say here? Do we have an option to sneak? We have.
Sneaking, okay?
Shut up, bitch. I sneak whenever I want. It's my inner child. I kinda do like it. I need it. Seems like you have a great afternoon. Indeed, I have a great afternoon. Running around getting screamed at because I'm always where I'm not supposed to be. But yes. Also, hello there, little strategy mamba. Interesting fact. Nobody has a problem with me climbing on their quite literal siege weapons. That's good. That's very good. Hey, you have a name.
Back up. What backup?
Oh, for the love of her. There's no one gonna send me some relief.
They don't even know you.
A piss, a sit down, and a different fucking view.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Hardly nobody cares. What is particular chest? Equipment. Well, one more point. I'm upgrading very slowly my equipment. Very slowly. Still kinda wonder, why do people always in games like this have a tendency to let all the good stuff just lie around for no bloody good reason? Is nobody really imagining that someone will come along and, you know, steal your stuff? No?
You wanna leave now?
No, not really. Not really, but thanks for asking. Very nice of him. Yeah, sure. It's one whole point of armor, yeah? I mean, these people can't really know that I'm... Yeah. Then again, you know, considering the fact that I just saw just how bloody fast things can murder me out there, I'll take it. I'll even take one bloody fucking point. I mean, look at me. I am unarmored as fuck. I'll take 1 point of armor. I take it gracefully. Nice village you've got here. There's probably a lot of stuff here that I can't steal. Also, I don't want to ask what those red things are that are sitting in all the bloody water. I'm sure that's totally normal. Also, at least now I have the jetpack. I am quite literally assured that I can kill myself with that thing. Actually, I haven't tried it out yet, have I? Let's actually see if I can kill myself with my own jetpack.
You do know that technology is banned here.
Yes, I can. Good. Yeah, no. It's not going to save me just for my own peace of mind, you know? That's why I'd rather wear hunter's pants than, you know, worker's pants. As I'm talking about the more, you know, precise and obvious technological things. Like guns, for example. Jetpacks. They really don't like the more basic things. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Technically speaking, a bridge requires technological knowledge, otherwise it would, you know, just break. Not that those people really care about that. They're a bit of a hypocrite. But it's just how it is. I see another house. I see lots of things that look horrible. Very horrible. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. They have magic, you know. Magic.
Fucking monster!
Jesus. Ouch. Okay. Sometimes retreat is the only way forward. Okay, let's stay away from that. That is a very good way today. Of course they don't want to admit that. What do you think they are? Nobody's going to be like this. And I already found one nice place that I don't want to go to. Ah, see? The world is horrible. Tries to murder me. And I haven't even been in this world for that long. A nice metaphor of how things should be. According to Mother Nature, everything should be a bloody challenge. Well, I mean, yes, it would kind of be a bit of a, you know, very special thing. To pull a Roman. And they're probably going to be like, hell, and what's its use? And you're like, well, I would show you, but I don't have, you know, any internet, sadly, so I can't show you. You're not going to impress them for long. Nope. Okay, let's avoid that place down there, because that place down there summons monsters, evil monsters that can murder me. Well, I might be able to deal with one of them. I don't think I can deal with just that many. Also, that guy is not really helpful down there. Yay! He's going to be impressed by. You do know that you have an option of going out there and actually doing something with women instead of paying them for pictures, you know? I think the Romans had that quite literally understood. seems a lot more, you know, valuable. Now then, nobody saw me stealing this? No, of course not.
No, I can't talk to you right now.
Okay. I don't know why you're so nervous, but okay.
Needs a key.
Yeah, our lockpick. You idiot. They weren't, they spread them anyway. Like a bitch. Yes, that's then also something you could say is quite literally the Roman spirit in action. Also, I do believe pornography is pretty much as old as humanity itself. I think even our ancestors in caves had a tendency to draw very distinct pictures just for the fuck of it all. I mean, you know. Quite the human thing. That's something they really don't want to write down in history books, like one of our first major inventions, pornography. Yay! Way for humanity. Yep. It could be. Ah. That bloody system with the stamina bar is going to really screw me over so bloody often. Ah, fuck's sake. I can't even kill a few bloody chicken wings on legs fast. Let me ask another question. Why not? As long as nobody is actually going to, you know, judge me for that. I'm going to murder every bloody thing. Also, it's first XP. Also, it's not a chicken, it's a cave bird. See? Yeah, it's a difference. Have you considered just putting them? Yes. But I'm having trouble finding the means, you know. No magic, no bombs, nothing. The lady's like, what are you doing here? Nothing. Not like I'm, you know, busy stealing all of your stuff or something. Of course not. I would never. Just look at my trustworthy face. Let's see from a magic store. Yeah, I kinda doubt that they will have a fucking magic store. I think their magics are kinda, you know, special. Whoop. Oh shit. Okay, so at some point you turned around. I'm now going to be the wall for the rest of eternity. Hey look, smug as fuck. That was good. I mean, come on. Okay, so that's where she turned around. It was like, wait a second. And now she's like, back to business.
Are you lost? Hey,
Ouch. Ouch. Well, I can't imagine why anyone in the bloody 50s would be suspicious of Germans. A bit pissed. I think that World War took just how many millions of lives? I think a bit is an understatement. Can't really, you know, say much about it. Then again, you know, it's not like Germany was alone involved in that war. Okay.
Another incomer.
Yeah, sure.
Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses?
All of the
Unless
above.
we get help, I don't know how we're going to keep feeding the people we've already got here.
I don't
They
know.
are supposed to be
Farming?
able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
Just a little bit, eh? Just a little bit.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need?
And why? I'm asking a complete stranger for that,
Magic's due
woman.
For me when I'm hungry. In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
Well, yes, my little lady. Yeah, that's a pretty major forgetfulness there. Just pointing it out, you know. That airplanes are a bloody thing.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
I need better weapons and armor.
I can't help you
Yeah,
there.
sure. Just rely on the
Get that
English.
sort of thing from our
It's going to
blacksmith,
work out
but
splendid.
they'll only sell to berserkers. And even if you're a berserker of the right rank, he will make sure it costs you.
How much?
A good few shards for sure. But if you've worked your way up through the ranks to be eligible, you should have earned a lot on the way. And the more hands we have working in Goliath, the more chance I have of getting the help I need.
Gotta go. Man, thanks for dropping by, as usual. Always nice to have somebody to, you know, talk about it, the good old days. Basically. Have a good one, eh? Apparently I'm not charismatic enough.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan, promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Can I help?
Yeah, but it's a simple question.
Well, my only motive is to keep people fed. I need someone to persuade him. These warriors seem to think that but let's see them try fighting when they... Can you tell Angram that's how bad it is?
Where can I find...
The pilgrim has been gone for so long. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher... All we know is that his leaving has... But what exactly?
It sounds like the supply problem.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them after.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my...
Outlaws. One thing you...
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
That's a good question.
they're true outlaws. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know.
Well, yes, I would like to get my armor back. Thank you very much.
I will speak to...
Thank you. My hunter... But we can't get by without those...
Teach me.
Of course.
What can you teach me? Okay, you can teach me attribute points. I don't know how that works, but apparently you can. That costs me fucking a lot of money, doesn't it? Receive more experience for enemies killed. Receive reading gives additional experience. Practitioner. Receive more experience for completing missions. Okay, but to get that I would need basic stuff up a bit. Combat skills. There's many going on here that you would probably learn apparently. If your gold level is between 80 and 1000, you receive a bonus to range weapon damage. finish a ability point with each level. That actually sounds like something you would really want to have, it doesn't it? Stops weak animals from attacking.
Can we try?
Look around.
Okay. And I can't use the snake bite because I'm too far. But I will keep that. I have a fucking hand grenade. Since when do I have a fucking hand grenade? Well, not that I'm not happy, you know. I do like myself a hand grenade. Gonna work out well. Instruction to make small healing potion. Instructions to make small energy reserve. An outlaw speaks. I have 232 cigarettes. Incinerated and inhaled. Seems crazy, but some free people seem to like them. Useful to sell. Yeah, always dab on the poor little smokers. Was rough, but does the trick. Don't say. First things first, we need money. We need a lot more money than we have right now, so... Next stuff. How to cultivate a seedling. Let's keep the torches. Let's keep the big log. Keep that. I think we have enough money for the moment though. Trophies. Any reason why... let's sell trophies too. Plants I can probably use for healing and stuff. Now, what do you have to offer? Dark green plus will cost 190, gives me 1 armor. From my head and... from Berserker Hatchet. I guess before we start trading, shit. Come on.
You'd better not try anything.
I wouldn't dare.
Are you lost?
The good thing is, whenever I talk to her, she kinda resets. But apparently she doesn't understand the point that I can actually take stuff like this.
You better not try anything.
I'm not trying anything, can't you tell? See? I'm an honest person. Something like that. Yeah, that's totally not suspicious. I'm the only new face. I'm coming in here. Stuff starts disappearing. I'm sitting like, nah, not my fault, is it? How many people around? The main thing is, I don't really know where all the stuff is, so... my only real option here is to run around like an idiot and look for stuff. Like a large healing potion.
Maybe later.
Why are you standing outside here in the rain when you could be inside? Oh, just asking. That's not gonna be good for the things. Honestly, having those things out in the fucking rain is probably not good. In the long run. You should probably do something about that. Otherwise, you might find yourself with a bit of a, you know, uncooperative weapon, put it mildly. But you would really rather like it to work. If you got so bloody fucking dark in here, I would appreciate it. And I'm even stealing the brooms.
So, what about events on the border?
Do have some people talking.
Nothing is safe these days.
Kazakh standard. Communication. Typical NPC talk, so to speak. No, it's nice and shiny. It looks like I could pick it up, but I can't. That's kind of depressing.
There. Let's see if you're so... Stop, thief. You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
Stealing?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any Elex technology should be given over to the pit, and it stays there.
He didn't tell me any laws.
If he instructed you to come here, then he would certainly have told you the laws.
Would you know?
Well, he didn't.
Then you can argue that out. The law has been broke. Follow me, and let us hope for your sake.
Yeah, let's not.
There. Let's see if you're so fucking clever now you're hanging from a tree by your testicles. What do you want?
To be very fair, I don't think the human testicles are meant to hold your whole body weight, so that would not work out long.
Looks stupid, but he ain't. He wears a black hat. What? I see that's familiar. You've heard that name, haven't you?
He doesn't care, does he?
So? Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
Have you got a problem with me?
I'm trying to help you avoid a problem. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
I have a jetpack on my hip.
I'm not carrying it. It's an implant.
An implant? Well, you don't look like an alb. Too much color in your cheeks. Still, best you know that should you find any other, you should take it to the pit.
How do you get anything done?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex tech. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grows. So we collect technology, extract the
The pit.
That's where we take all. Once the Elex has been extracted there, it goes to the mana shrine and the junk left over. We cure the soil of Elix's point. You will find our healers on the upper ring.
You think that's a bit spacing?
Why not do this?
You sound like one of those technophiles. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air, and so Amric and the forefathers decreed that all. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. And if you have magic, so the Alps pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines.
Surely,
Such is temptation. The Alps take Elex.
Victorious.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines?
I mean,
they have a love of
who knows?
Elex, a need for it, but if we knew that. But they have retreated into Zakor, and they're changing, becoming less human.
But Alps can cast.
Yes. Now there is something
So if you need Elex, why do you want to get...
Amrek's paradox. We are told. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race.
Interesting.
You want me to...
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan. But our worry, that machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can... Amrek's paradox. Let's take... It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter.
Why not use Alp technology?
And where do we stop on that road?
Hmm.
When we are... Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, it's up to us.
If Elex is so...
You mean, why not turn it...
It's Elex, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it... Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then... I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide...
Kinda, yeah, makes your head hurt quite a bit, doesn't it?
So, you won't...
Oh, we need as much of it as... So, please...
I will get you...
Good! Last guy we sent disappeared. He...
Kinda do like how they are basically still as fucking blind as they were all the way back in fucking Gothic, which is old. Fucking old at this point. Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for it because how am I supposed to get some money, you know? But still, it's kinda impressive. I can't resist. I want to know what it is. Okay, it was a junkyard. So this is the pit then, isn't it? I see some stuff down here. I want to get into the pit. I don't yet know how, but I will find my way down there and I will steal all the stuff they have down there. Why, you might wonder? Oh, mostly because I deserve it.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? You think they should be strict, or just used as guidelines?
What law?
You don't know. It's time you had an
Why are you...
Well, and it's surprising to me that you don't... Listen, as an outsider, you're not bound by it.
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. We decommissioned forbidden... Making Magalan safe. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, but as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing
What helped?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but if it is really one.
Why don't you...
No, they're... If that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with it. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but...
Why would it?
Stealing. Stealing, of course. Bastards want nothing else but... And the pit is where we throw all the bits worthless to us. But an outlaw?
So...
I'm a technical expert. Angram... I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The Elex would be out. Look, Angram's already watching. He hears I've been near an outlaw.
What exactly do you...
Kill him. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. I'm certain he...
I will take care.
Good. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Goliath. You know...
Yeah, I kinda saw where your pit is. Problem is I don't yet know how to get there. I'm sure I'm gonna find out one way or another. I mean, there's one very easy way to get inside there, and that is just jumping down. But I somehow doubt that it is, well, let's say as intended. Also, it comes with the added, you know, problem of dying. Oh. Won't be an adventure game if you can't explore things like this. Oh shit, oh shit! Oh wait. Ha 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 ha! Hi! Completely forgot that I had that as an option. Oops. Shouldn't really be a problem to reach the pit then, shouldn't it? Because I can just use my little jetpacky to stop my fall. Again, if I just follow this way, shouldn't I actually end up there? I mean, on one hand, yes, I kind of want to explore. On the other hand, I kind of feel I'm a bit too weak to explore, you know, without actually risking life and limb here. Wait a bit, actually. When you look at it, the world does look nice, doesn't it? Just... yeah, sure. Don't pick up the picklocks, just climb up. Why not? And I definitely will need more armor. I'm... I've too little. Also, did wood alone is probably not going to be enough. At least I now have a lot more arrows. Also, why do you leave your fucking giant ballista ammunition lying around all and everywhere? Can I? Yes, I can. So nice. First I was like, jetpack, what would I need a jetpack for? Now I'm like, wait a second, the main cause of death in Gothic 1 and 2 for me was falling from high, excuse me, places.
This area is restricted. No.
What is this?
This is any Elex, any forbidden. Move along there.
You really think you can stop me, eh? Brave. Come on, come on! Okay, point being, we cannot really get that easily. Apparently. I guess I can get there if I'm willing to break my leg. Which I'm not. Yeah, okay. Which I guess from inside is gonna be the better option than the Etcher game. Yeah, it kind of forces me to recollect all the stuff again. This is really the sort of game where you should probably get used to, you know, collecting not only all the stuff, but also saving every bloody few meters, because your chances of dying are quite high. At least the arrows are gonna be useful. I do have a bow. For once. Now, the main problem I'm asking myself is if I'm actually jumping down from above into the pit, let's say I do this, how am I gonna get out of that? You know, without getting murdered by him, because he's probably not going to be happy about me being in there. I mean, rightfully so. Why are you people just standing around? Do you have nothing to do? No job? Pretty sure you have, actually. Did you really overlook that? Must have overlooked that. And there's one further. One further, then we should find the pit. Whee! Da dee da doo da 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 dee da doo ba da dum. It really is a fucking powerful tool. I underestimated your little jetpack.
Analyzing. System error.
You four? What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. U4 unit attempted return to repair station.
But instead, you're lucky you haven't been dismantled. Are you able to come?
System error.
Failure of system.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems.
Can you repair your...
Analyzing. Negative.
Yeah, that would be too easy. Status report.
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers. No. Secondary goal. Secure data describing transmutation process of pure E. Tertiary goal. Scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defense.
Well...
Negative. Commanding unit status. Privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission.
What do you need this location?
Identifying. Nearest auto...
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status, if asked about.
It's totally not fucking loud as fuck. Just pulling out good old J-Cam and going like, well, I'm going to mine some sulfur now. Ah, mining sulfur. You know what that reminds me of? For the very first time in my quite long life, I've taken a game that is really one of my specialities, like Victoria, and played it for so bloody fucking long that I actually achieved something in it. And I was like, wow. I have kept many things as a possibility. I was not expecting that. That was one hell of a long session there. Kinda fun though. It was. Now the main problem is, how are we going to get out of this? So if I look at my timer, I think in a bit I'm actually going to check about my little meat. See how it looks. Put a bit more sauce on it, you know, so that it doesn't burn. All the good stuff. I do wonder though, can I actually get more stamina? Because right now I basically like can do like 3 punches and then it's over. That's a bit little. I mean a bit. That's really not much. To put it very mildly. Yeah, just taking a look at the map makes me feel like we are going to have a lot of things to do. The world seems quite big, honestly. Oh, come on. Could have caught yourself there. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. Game, please don't. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what this is. It was like, I don't like you doing this, and I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. You're going to like it. Now. Immediately. Alright. Kind of where we were. Yes, this was the start of this. Let's take one more careful look. Change though. That really gets me. This is also another nice example. If I were somewhat into the fucking combat system, I probably wouldn't have that many problems. Well, another vein. Don't bite me. But you're not making an S-load of sound while I'm doing this.
These fucking mutants.
Yeah,
They're
fucking.
so desperate for Elex, they even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rot boars.
There's mana in the seedlings.
Of course, but mana is made from Elex, right? The mutants can... At least that makes them weaker. Then they're easier to kill off. But that doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my... Watch out for the damn...
We learn ever more interesting little tidbits. I wonder what I'm going to do with all of that knowledge I'm collecting in my little head. Also, your seedlings look really strange.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just look around, you know. The problem with an honest person taking a look around. Okay, so the cultivators are basically the ones responsible for the gardening. And choop. And choop. Ah, it is back. The statue member has returned. Welcome back. As you can see, apart from a little trip into the pit, I'm still around in this nice little village. I'm still finding stuff to steal, interestingly enough. Ah, it's rather quiet.
Why are you messing with technology?
No reason. I should look to find a map, you know, as in a normal map. People are gonna get annoyed when I'm using that. Bing.
Why are we even following?
Oh, shit. Yeah, it really is hard to steal all your stuff. Well, people that are like, well, Helix is bad and stuff, they have a lot of dead stuff lying around, don't they? I mean, not that I mind. I like to take it. Now, for the moment, I'm using the best possible option I have, which is just, you know, save and load. Save and load. Works like a bloody charm. Let me tell ya.
You little thief!
Oops. I do like that they keep the option of sleeping in, but you know. So don't call me a thief. It's not really, you know, stealing.
Be on your best behavior, alright?
Yes, of course. My best behavior. That was not what I wanted to do, game. Thank you very much. I wanted my other weapon. A headshot. The fact that he kind of wants to double tap a red is... I mean, okay, I get it. Ah, the rumors. I finished the quest. Broadly. That could be the case, yeah. Yeah, poor little Caesar. Right as best. Only to get stabbed. Quite literally. In the back. And in the front. And in the side. And basically everywhere. Man got an impressive amount of stab wounds out of his, you know, job.
So, and what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserk. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also. So, are you an emissary?
Yeah, sure, let's tell him I'm an Alp defector. That's going to get me murdercated. I am nobody.
I am nobody.
Oh, well. You have guts enough to simply stroll in here. So either you are crazy, damn brave, or simply foolish.
Yes.
So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again.
I'm looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
As always.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Idan. There is more than enough. So if you want to be tolerated here, these rules are very simple. If you serve the community, I hope, because if not...
You kinda made that very clear. Also, you have... Your armor doesn't look as cool as the other guy's armor.
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. Heed my advice, and you will find... Is there anything...
Master Thorold.
Thorold is not here at the moment. Warlords are in charge of the data. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat. To see his knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's.
That sounds all nice and dandy, but that doesn't really tell me where the fuck he is.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Elms from coming?
The Berserkers raised Dedan from wasteland.
I heard you had taken...
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, but the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have, with magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead... Cormag, Angram, and myself will see the Berserkers stand.
How's the war then going? Just making it sound like you actually have a chance.
Our war. This isn't a war of our choosing. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the... You'll find the metallic ruins of it there, and the soil around that one. Since then they have raided, rather than trying to hold... But who knows where and when they will strike next. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has... There's a group of Alb separatists to the north.
It's amazing how much he's willing to talk about such things with a complete stranger that he meets for the first time that is not part of his community. Well, and all the others are more like running around him.
Where can I...
Look for him and the warriors.
Where is the...
That would be near the Mana Shrine.
Got you place that into fucking direction, like north, south, east, fucking hell.
Where can I buy armor?
You can't simply buy a warlord's armor.
Okay, how do I make one?
A cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you...
Why not?
Slow down, friend. So, make yourself use...
Let's assume...
Yes?
What kind of special task?
Special tasks? Why?
Because I see what's going on.
Is it that obvious that we have...
Yes, it's apparent.
Let's be nice here.
I have to admit I underestimated you.
No, I just played a few RPGs in my time and I'm damn well sure that you're the right person to talk about quests. Fuck's sake.
You really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things...
I mean, technically speaking, from his point of view, I'm a traitor because I'm an elf. Ex-elf.
Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best. And if you're planning to join us, a lot of people come to me looking to join us.
You said something...
Correct. You must have sensed it out there. If we are going to survive and prosper, if we're to stand... I need information. Any information would be useful. But if you could bring me a... So, be it the outlaws, a trip to the Dome City in Abessa, or word from the clerics in Ignodon...
Why don't you...
Sending a berserker might get the other factions worried. You, on the other hand... Now,
So basically your point is because I'm a fucking nobody, I can do it. Nice.
But then you would be passing up the journey will have dangers. But if you stick... So, what will it... Impress me, and you will learn... We don't trust the secrets of our magic to just anyone.
Okay, so we have a nice little idea then of what's going on. And we got a nice little grand quest for the first chapter apparently, which is getting all the information. Which is also a very nice way of saying go around and learn of the other factions and then make your decision, because I'm pretty damn sure, just like in the past, the first chapter is going to end with me deciding to join one of the factions. Normally actually has this time an option to not join any faction. Who knows? Maybe. Still, you should really not let those things, you know, sit out in every bloody weather. Same with your ammunition also. Why do you have that at the ready? That's not really going too good for your rope, honestly. Ah. But who am I to tell them that? Because they know what they're doing. Or so I hope, at least. Otherwise those things are probably going to, you know, end up not working and or misfiring, which, considering the sheer size of those bolts, would probably be a bit of a pain in the ass. Can't stop me from climbing. You cannot stop me. Also found out that this jetpack is really, really useful when you fall down. Because I can use it actually to stop myself from falling down and dying in horrible death. I really wish I had that in Gothic. That would have brought my death toll down quite a bit.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these... Are you in need of medical supplies?
Well,
It'll
yeah,
take
sure.
time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help ever?
It is a healer, especially in the... And
Mm-hmm.
it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone. I wish I could offer aid to all those. But it seems not even our magic help.
Can you?
Let me have... You... Here.
Nice. Free stuff.
Thank you.
We are... Besides, the more...
You must.
I don't need to hear. The magic the Alps are using is so destructive. Somehow they're...
It's more powerful than.
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Alps apart too.
Hurt? Yes.
Yes. They say Elex makes machines of men. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others.
What do you know about Elex withdrawal?
Ah, good question.
Separatist. He was... His external wounds weren't so bad, but he was trying to cope with all those withdrawals and all that pain.
What happened to him?
He died. It was all just too much.
It's kind of saddening, isn't it?
That's more. Incomer.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing.
Yeah, somebody has to do something. It's gonna be me. Taking all of your stuff. But I am the only one who actually going to make good use of it. Move the lockpick right and left to set the correct position to the bolts. Okay, how?
No. No.
I love it when the game is like, I'm not even going to give you much of an explanation here. Find out yourself.
Useless fucking thief. You'll pay for...
I'm not a useless fucking thief. I'm a very efficient thief. Most of the time, that is. Then there are those times where, you know, feel free. He's not a good watcher now, is he? Really sucky watcher, Mr. Healer. Out of my way.
What can be done that
Yeah, there's the Lini plant. Honestly, it doesn't really sound like you're going to win this war, but well. You and your rejection of technology.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Be careful. You know I could get you exiled.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Listen, What I need is some help.
Is that an accurate?
This is a small town with lots of big mountains. So, have you given them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The Berserkers don't want them.
Are you some sort of trader?
Me? No, I just know some interested parties who would like to get hold. I'm sure they would be grateful for your help.
Friends? You mean you're a cleric?
That sort of accusation can get someone killed, so don't go shouting that at me. I'm no use to you dead. Besides, you can do with a friend.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course, of course. I can offer you, and should you wish to learn more about technology,
I'll sell the weapons to you.
sell. No, think of this as a finder's fee.
Hmm.
I'll make sure these get back to the right.
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil.
You're staying here although you don't like it.
Okay, okay, you seem to have figured it out. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Edan with a comrade to scout for men and material. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like... Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people...
So,
that depends. Traders need to be authorized. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons. And whatever you want to buy. You'll... Say, you look like you could do with something to eat.
Right meat. That's kind of nice.
Is there anything?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair. They help those... And if you follow... All of which is 1,000 times better than the people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn...
Sounds very promising, doesn't it?
For clerics here. The wars of the past are long... Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology.
It sounds like you've learned a lot of...
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to...
I want to know...
Join the Outlaws and your life big, bright, and short-lived and disastrous.
Nice.
Enjoy it while it...
Tell me more.
You know about the comet that struck our planet?
Well,
back before the impact, Magellan had technology...
So
the clerics want to see that golden age return. The clerics think...
Oh god, he's one of them, isn't he? Shit.
Technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety. Wisdom guide you. Wisdom guide.
Then he's like, well, I don't want to talk about anything anymore. Do love it, however, that people are still having the tendency of just letting all the good stuff lying around. A bit idiotic if you ask me, but oh well. It's not that I'm really complaining about that, no, am I?
Did someone tell you could come in here?
Yeah, your mother. Bloody asshole.
I don't have any time right now.
Okay, he's actually somebody who is actually willing to...
This is private property.
Take a very, very long and hard look at things. It's not everybody is as trusting as some of those people. Also, this village is a lot bigger than I initially thought. This is going to take quite a bit longer than I had thought.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in... Speak now.
You're healer?
Ah, well, you will find healers among... Perhaps not Amric's best choice. We cure Magellan from the curse of Eden, and from that curse...
It sounds like...
Saving our world. The only... This is the Mana Shrine. One day, all Elex will come here. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power tell me, you've not said what you're doing. Something brought you here, didn't it?
What are you talking?
Was it a strange sequence of events? A disturbance? A change? You know you need to be here. What
do you do here?
As I have already, as Amric said, that from Mana Magal, from Wasteland, so the workers bring the Elex to, well, that is supposed to be what happens.
How does Mana?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Those
Fascinating, fascinating indeed.
That while the elves lose their emotions closing off their minds,
isn't mana?
It is the power of mana that is addictive. You can see that in Goliath. And we use a lot less. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harm. The energy the elves use in magic is so transmute. We place the Elex in the mana shrine. There is something, as the Elex passes through, it is changed, purified.
You say?
Yes, the biggest Elex corrupts people. Last week, 5 large pieces of Elex at the same time as Kral.
So Kral?
I think Kral, but thinking, the searches for him and the Elex have come up empty.
I can find Kral for you. For a price.
Yeah, mercenary work.
Labor deserves reward. I can put in a good word for you with the warlords.
Well, you know.
If you decide to join us, that will open the way for you.
I see.
Charge that would help motivate. Then I can up. I know we all need to pay. So.
Maybe.
Well, the guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of it.
What do you...
Our mana is... It is mana that allows us to do... The mana potions we make give... It makes our warriors stronger. But it doesn't just make us strong. World hearts are the center of every... They are plants. They bring the soil.
Will you trade?
Gladly.
What goods?
Sure.
It suddenly is like, sure, I'm a merchant now. Merchant man. I see. You wanna take a look in here? You're not really protecting your stuff all that well. I mean, once again, it's like... wouldn't they really want to keep the fucking mana to themselves then, if it's their basically main weapon? Yeah, well, apparently not. I sometimes don't understand. The games seem to feel the bloody need to murder every bit of logic they can find. So this bloody fucking village is fucking huge. To a surprising degree even. It will take me fucking ages to walk through every bloody corner. Every bloody house and every bloody thing. Oh Jesus, it never ends, does it? I mean, look at that. I think we started somewhere down there. Hey, I can see some technology. That is definitely not nature. That is not a tree. Okay, so I put my stuff in here and it comes out as mana down below. Basically. Yes, if I would let that. As if I would just let that sit here. You know, I can actually make use of that. I can trade with that. Jesus Christ. 3D is fucking big. I will, but you know, it is kinda helpful if I can actually stop myself from falling to my death. You know, surprising. I kinda would like avoid that. Yeah, let's not overuse that very much because people don't even like that. It's a fucking implant, as my little dude here so very nicely said, so... What am I supposed to do there? Like I can stop using it.
There's nothing here for you. There's nothing here for you.
Yeah, but you...
Out of here. Do not do that again.
She's like, do not do that again. What? I do love it. A reasonable scenario. People should get very much pissed when you start murdering your livestock. Not here, of course. Yeah, people don't give a shit.
You little thief.
For a second I was like, wait, is that his voice? That's not sounding like a warrior.
You skin flap.
I'm not a skin flap.
There's nothing here for you. Get out of here. You asked for it. Do not do that again.
Hell, how must I have some enemies? Okay. And I didn't think I would have much of a choice there, but oh boy.
Get the hell out of here.
I will.
You don't
not do that again.
Kill.
What? Sorry.
That technology away.
For fuck's sake, I can't even look at my inventory because I'm like, don't look at that.
Security have been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust. We'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new... All those things can be offered.
Who are you?
My name is It is my duty, along with the other warlord. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to stick to the laws. Break the laws, show contempt, and you will have a fair chance here.
Tell me more.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and just... But our laws are more than that. Millions died when the comet hit.
Jesus
Our
fucking
whole
Christ, you're
species was
amazing.
headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing war, chaos, nature, rebuilding what was lost.
Jesus Christ, you people are quite the hippies, aren't you?
What are the...
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching. The second law says pure Elex is a... Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify Elex. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection. Now, as a warlord, it is my...
What happened?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without... Break one of the 5 laws. Our laws preserve...
Who are the Berserk?
They're everyone you've seen in this town. And anyone beyond who believes this... Do you want to believe that? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 from seed to tree.
Cinda's.
Cinda?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs and nobody's...
Didn't Jorah sort... or has his failure to fix things?
What is your...
Jorah was supposed to... Once more it comes back to me to reason. Then there won't be any more escorts. The last group I sent were... We haven't more men to lose them.
A troll?
Good men. I've fought beside some of them. I'll not send more men to their deaths. Cinda will have to deal with this Tell her it is time she called on one of the other. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
That sounds like an idiotic way of doing it.
I was told...
If you have taken our laws to heart... Visit Jorah. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack is... Bring me one of the Elex...
I'll get you.
Follow the law and do service. Speak to Jorah if you have any... Now go.
What do you think?
What are we supposed to think? The clerics speak of God, but they worship their... and never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the... Elex corrupts... Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior.
Can't you use...
Technology is an addiction. First one machine, then another...
Yeah, let's not mention that I just recently played Factorio and built myself up a massive machine colony.
We might know technology is a weakness, but it's even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading this damned cleric.
About... I can find...
You can't. What makes you think...
I know who's preaching for the cleric.
Are you certain?
I've met him.
What miserable drones and traitors have... He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion...
Yeah, I don't think I actually will do that. At least not right now. Yeah, kinda, isn't it? Technology is a bit of a weakness because it makes things easy, yeah.
This place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's my damned hard work.
What's so...
Quality. And as you go up through the ranks, as a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the free, but a warrior's armor must be...
Can I...
I'm only authorized to hit. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work.
I'd like...
Pick your armor.
You can get me the hunter set, eh? Well, I guess I want the whole hunter set then. Already have hunter pants. Hunter pants. Pants die Hunter. And you have nice weapons, but I can't use this because I don't have the necessary strength. You know, still come the same problems before. I can't use my inventory because then people are gonna be like, "Wow, how dare you!"
Stay alert out.
What good?
Understand.
What's that to understand, bloody idiot? I need a lot more points to actually make use of anything. The problem is, I don't really know which way I'm leaning yet. I also don't know where all the builds are, so it's a kind of problem. I mean, strength would seem like a pretty obvious choice. I want to use my melee weapons. My beloved melee weapons.
Curiosity can get you killed. It's about time.
Yeah. Curiosity can get you killed.
Curiosity can get you killed.
Yes, you made your point. I'm gone. Jesus Christ. Bit of a pissy guy, isn't he? Not very nice of him. Not very nice at all. Alley-oop. My. I mean, it is free XP. Put it mildly.
Another damned outsider.
Yes, that's precisely me.
Until we can ship you back to where you came from.
That's gonna be difficult.
You have a problem?
Can you think of one problem? The clerics gave us the Alps. They found kill. The only thing stopping these bastards killing.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are 10 hooded crows on the last patrol. Now I'm asked to make up my.
Why do you hate?
They take so much Elex. They're like machine. How messed up must you? And how do they? They tear it from the ground.
Well, yeah, obviously.
They take plants, animal, every alb, every.
So you don't.
Our founding fathers knew. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation, and they did well.
Okay, horrible. However, things horrible. I know.
They were the first to see the deviant. No one who has seen a mutant with.
It almost sounds like you.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elex, but true power. Have you got them?
What if I did, and I took Elex as well?
Then you would be just another. Is that what? To destroy a strong sword. Our very. They will.
Yeah, so you claim, but then again, the way it looks is like the Alps are kicking your ass up and down the coast, doesn't it?
You want to?
I want to exterminate them. And every. What about you?
Tell me the.
The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west. It could be they're searching for resources, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had.
Where are?
To the west. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and us. We've had reports of Albs.
Teach me.
Yes.
Can learn a lot more from you, but I don't have the necessary skill points. Each level increases the protection given by armor. Good detail. Stamina. That is something I would very much like to get my hands on, because I can, at this point, do like 3 bloody hits. And then I'm out of stamina. You always look at the games like, let's start. You are some elite bloody fucking hell guy. Oh, nice and dandy. And as soon as he's off the stuff, you can't even fucking swing a bloody hatchet for more than 3 hits.
Don't think you can steal anything here. A thief! Stop!
Shit, he really has good eyes. He does.
Don't steal anything here.
What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I always love it when they ask me that. The answer is quite simple. Nothing. I just like stuff. Is that surprising? There. Yeah, sure. That's precisely what I wanted to do. And not, you know, open the bloody chest or something.
No. Too easy.
I mean, you know how it is. Somebody has to take all of this nonsense, because otherwise it's just going to lie there forever. It's not like those NPCs are going to make any use of it. They're just too damn stupid to it. Explosive bolts. Hmm. Would be such a shame.
You think you can get away with that?
Yeah, I kinda thought so, but apparently not. I mean, he has no problem with me.
Stop that damn thief!
Just because they own it doesn't mean you can take it, because they don't use it. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, I'm willing to accept that there's punishment for, you know, me being a bit of a CV bastard. But it's not going to stop me from trying, now is it? Go away. Don't stab me. Yeah, of course I would be pissed off. But then again, it's not like I'm really stealing heirlooms. I'm stealing all the nice little things. Stuff that I can actually make use of. Hello guys, I totally did not just went in there and steal anything. I don't even know why we're talking about stealing. Let's see, they kind of have to respect that. I am a protagonist. I need all of that stuff. It's a very good excuse if you ask me. Yup. Oh, it is now mine. Let me take a look at the map when nobody's looking. Okay, honestly, this fucking town is fucking big. Yeah, but you know how it is. It's only really a crime if you get caught. The only difference is that in real life you don't have a bloody, you know, quick save function. That would make things a lot easier. And people would be a lot more assholeish if that were the case. Say, would you mind going somewhere else?
Useless fuck.
Yeah, I can imagine you wouldn't like that. You know, I need that jetpack. It's really fucking useful. Like, you wouldn't fucking believe just how useful. There's skill in the right recipe. You input gems into sockets here to modify weapons, brew potions, or craft jewelry. I mean, it's nice, but can't use it, but it's nice. Requires chemistry 1. How the fuck? How do I get chemistry 1 then? Fake jewelry. Yes, I can apparently do lots of cool things. Say, would you mind overly much? Yeah, he would mind overly much. I get it. Okay. Guess that's all we're gonna take for the moment. I'll be back. And we found another teleporter. I mean, that's nice. I guess this is then the way out of the village, or, well, the other way out of the village. Mostly because I can see actually an enemy out there. People that don't like technology, you have a lot of it lying around, don't you? When I think about it. Isn't a magnesium torch also technology? I would kinda assume so. Choom. Choom. Nice. Okay, so I can kill one of them in 3 shots. What is that? That looks like a fucking snapper. I'm not doing any damage there, am I? Help! 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 Help, people!
What's that thing?
Help! You deal with that. I believe in you, guard. I totally believe in you. Why is that thing always looking in my direction? Yeah, let me help you. I'm totally on your side. Not like I got that thing in the first place here. Okay, let us remember then those things are dangerous. They're very dangerous. The world is not a nice place. It is full of things that can murder you. But then again, we are now outside of the village. It means I can actually use my inventory without people standing like, just put the technology away, you mongrel. Handy. Handy. Hunter pants. Yes, please equip hunter pants. Equip hunter armor. And I don't even have enough strength for using hunter armor, apparently. Strength and constitution. Will you look at that? You're actually looking like a primitive person. Well. I mean, what can you do? I kinda would like something that looks a bit more, you know. Like we kinda reached the modern age at some point. I guess we will have to go back into the village now, don't we? Yes, so much to explore in just this little one village. I mean, that's often something that happens in games, that the beginning is very expansive, to put it mildly. Ouch. That's a problem. Maybe not actually. I'm apparently somewhat good at resisting damage now. Am I out of arrows? Yes, of course I'm out of arrows. But the hatchet is not really doing it. So that target lock thing, kinda annoying. Okay. First, my stamina is still a fucking problem. Okay. Not nearly as dangerous as I imagined. Jesus Christ, that bow is a lot better. Also, now that I have more strength, can I actually use a better weapon? And the answer to that very, very rightful question is no. Yet what we in the Vision like to call a very great beginning. Hey, look at that. Look at what I found. What a nice little tank I have found here. Did you find cooking plates? Not yet. Oh shit. Actually, can that thing climb? I'm going to find that out. I am your king now, creature. What you gonna do about it, eh? Eh? What you gonna do? Eh? Little raptor. I mean, I'm doing some damage to it. I can't imagine how much damage that thing would do if I were to climb down here. Come here, I'm gonna fight you now in honorable melee. Very honorable. I have decided melee has failed me. Running it is. Help, God! Help me! You will rue the day you tried messing with me. Get yours down here, you bitch.
Watch that thing!
Please don't attack me. Ow. What sort of pose is that? Even to me, it's like I'm depressed now. I'm very depressed. Life has no meaning. Yeah, apparently it really is not. Apparently they really take a bit of offense when it comes to that. Just a little bit of offense, though. Alright. Apply. Helmet. Armor. Oh boy. But yeah, the community does not really appreciate many things, including getting struck. I can kind of understand where they're coming from. You killed my prey, you bloody asshole. That's not very nice. I left you murder-cated through the power of the god. Shouldn't you, you know, you're attacking the god behind you that is trying to murder you. Yes. Just fight with the god. I'm not even here, basically. Come on. We need to weaken it. Ouch. Okay. Let us not try this. Let us at least try to get a little one, though. I would very much like to get a little one. That's another one. A different one, isn't it? Things really change outside here. Very strange that things change between just one fucking reload. But oh well. We shall accept it as is. And now I have to do this nonsense again. Yeah. A nice little reminder, my alarm has just went off, which means we are getting relatively close to the time when I can actually finally get something to eat. Gotcha. Where's the other one? Yes, I'm a good hunter. I'm a very, very good hunter, apparently. Oh, well. At least I'm making a better hunter than at least a melee. At the moment. I would kind of expect that, you know, having the strength, that would be easier, but I guess I would also need to get a bloody better weapon. Become somewhat good at it. Ah, well, what can you do? Yeah, this up here is going to be too dangerous. That raptor is not very nice. Not nice at all. Come on. Shut up and come here.
Put that weapon away. Watch that thing.
Put that weapon away. No, thank you. There's something very dangerous here. I'm not going to put my weapon away, you bloody fucking idiot. Why do you make a target lock on the fucking guard? Game is like, you want to attack guard? No, not really. I mean, if I get enough enemies here and weaken him enough, I might have a chance to murder him, but kinda wasn't my main goal here. For once. Just wanted to take a nice little look around the community and see if I can collect some stuff. Seriously, this village has proven to be quite big. Not bigger than I was anticipating. That is going to take a lot more time than I had thought. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, ouch. You know, I'm not gonna fight you. Wasn't going to. And I feel like that thing is still chasing me, is it? I've just given up. Oops. Nope. I'm not gonna fall for such cheap. It's not going to work on me. Raw meat. I do wonder if I can find a fire and actually cook that meat. Kinda useful. Well, you do that. Have fun of your very own, you know. I will soon-ish take a break and, you know, get myself something to eat, because I have something in the oven for like 3 hours at this point. Kinda need to take a look at it anyway. But yeah, I'm sure find someone, maybe, potentially. We shall see. Thanks anyway. Have a good one. And that this is your first time playing this. Yes, this is indeed the first time I'm playing this. Bye bye. Dried meat. I'll take it. Whee! Doesn't look too friendly, this place. Maybe that's just me. But we need free stuff. Free stuff. Yeah, it is oh, don't mind me, I'm not very good at this kind of game either. This doesn't matter, I'm gonna play around for a while. And see. Whoop.
Krall's diary.
No
sign of the man. Well, let's see.
Oh right, I was looking for that guy. For the moment I'm still kinda trying to just get my bearings in some way.
Devours him. Now it devours me.
Which is already kinda hard, because, you know, everything in this game kinda murders you very fast. Also, I don't like the way they have added a stamina system into this mix.
The choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage
Yeah, because that kinda means that I can basically do like 3 swings.
What are you doing here?
Thing?
Yes, just go.
Then I'm out of stamina, which is fucking annoying as all that. You should be able to do more than 3 swings. I mean, I can do more than, you know, swing a freaking X more than 3 times. And I'm not. Yes, I have. Shut up, woman. I have to take this. Not like you make much use of it. Also, dark. This game, very dark. Very much likes its darkness. Ugh. Teeth. I don't know why somebody would just have a bloody fucking little sack of teeth sitting around, but that's a thing. Inventory, magnesium torch. Actually, can I put you on a assign quick slot? That helps somewhat. Only somewhat though.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Yeah, pain in the ass, pain in the ass, pain in the ass. Can I actually throw them? I wonder. Well, I can drop them. I don't know what I wanted to do though. Night guard.
I don't have any time right now.
Don't care much, but you also don't care if I take your shotgun shares. And again, it's not like you actually use shotguns, so I guess you wouldn't really care overly much. Hey, Red. Ah. Truly an enemy I can beat. Always nice when it happens. Problem is, I always have to go away when I want to open my inventory, because well, some of those bloody people are really taking affront to that. Can't do, it's technology here. Which place? It's an implant. What am I supposed to do? It's the only way I can view my inventory. Also, they have that around, which is like, you know, yeah, no technology. You, me, you, most definitively. It's definitely not anything technological now, is it? No, of course not. That is basically just a tree. Of course. Very much, of course. Yeah, let's not think about that too deeply. Can I? Yes, I can. Such a nice little thing. And people are constantly complaining about me doing that. But alas. So much stuff still to explore. Yeah. How late is it? My first alarm went off, which means it is... it's actually getting fucking time for me to get that thing out of the oven. Should be done at this point. Because it's been in there like in 3 hours at this point. Ha ha ha!
I call that dangerous half knowledge.
Yes, I think actually I will have to take my little break here for the moment because I need to get my food. That piece of meat should better be ready. It's been fucking forever. But for the moment, I shall bid you adieu. Have a good one and all that. And I shall eat now and then I shall be back. With something different. Because it's Saturday. Yes, per usual. I do like that. Yes. Let me say bye-bye rather quickly at this moment because I don't want to burn it. I have been waiting for this meat the whole bloody day and that's not something I'm willing to risk.